Alright, Hippo Nation, welcome back. We are back and better than ever. I've been promising for like the last 24 hours that I'd get you out this story of Ronaldinho, as told by Mr. Andres Iniesta back when they were both playing for Barcelona. So this video is going to kind of kick off not only that story, but also a new series or a collection, if you will, called Storytime, where I'll just kind of tell some really cool stories, whether it be within the football world or any other aspects of life, really, other games, my life, any other crazy stories I hear. So it'll be fun. It'll be a fun little experiment. So without further ado, I might have mentioned this. Actually, I know for a fact I mentioned this in a couple of my streams in the past week. There was an interesting story I found about Ronaldinho trying a mental tactic when he was playing for Barcelona ahead of El Clasico against Real Madrid. And Andres Iniesta actually recently came out and told this story, and it was all over social media for a while, so I'm going to read it off to you guys as directly quoted by him. So, it goes on like this. A few days before the Clasico began against Real Madrid, Dino called me at home at night. Answered, and he told me, "Andres, I know it's 3 a.m., but I have to confess something. In June I will be leaving Barca. My brother has an agreement with Real Madrid. It's an incredible amount that I can't refuse. You're young, you can understand. But please, do not tell anyone in the locker room or the club. Do not betray me, I trust you more than anyone. Andres, good night." And Andres Iniesta goes on to say he didn't give me time to say anything. So Ronaldinho just calls him, gives him that shocking message, just hangs up, says goodnight. So, fast forward to the next day. Andres Iniesta says, "We were in training and I felt an awkward atmosphere around me. The whole team was silent and they were all greeting Ronaldinho like never before. When the day of the Clasico came, in the locker rooms of Santiago Bernabeu, Dino told us, 'Guys, today is an important game. They are strong. But these days, I discovered that we were like a family. I called each of you during the night and told you that I was leaving in June, but none of you spoke. After that, I realized that we were ready to suffer in silence rather than betray each other. I'll stay here for a long time. Now let's go out to the field and teach a lesson to these players of Real Madrid.'" And how that story pretty much ended was Barcelona actually went on to win 3-0, another El Clasico win for them. Ronaldinho in that game actually scored twice, and he had Real Madrid fans at the Bernabeu, mind you, giving him a standing ovation on the way out. So wow, what a mind-bending story. What a baller. He reminds me of the winning mentality, that killer mentality of Michael Jordan, maybe a little bit more subtle because he's not so direct with the opposing players, but he was able to play a little mind game with his own teammates, and he was able to to get them to really squeak out in an important win, especially with El Clasico, probably one of the greatest rivalries in the sports world in soccer, and that includes baseball. Like the Red Sox and Yankees ain't got shit on that, so it's a really interesting chapter in that rivalry, especially with Ronaldinho. Probably, I will say most likely the top 5 footballers in the world. So if you didn't know that about Ronaldinho, now you do. I hope you enjoyed the first ever installment of Storytime. This one is all about Ronaldinho, and this is a Bankrupt Hippo signing off. I'll continue up my stream of the Weekend League here in just a little bit. Thanks so much for watching, Hippo Nation, and I hope to see you again soon. Thanks so much.